Bag. Everyone check the material package. This is a front piece. This is the back piece. There are two on the side. Our tongue has one. Then there is a portable strip at the bottom of this one and there are two. Needle. There are 2 to 1 to 2. One is enough for us and then a string of lines like this. Then a pair of thin buttons. There is also a big button like this. We also have a brown line. What we need to prepare ourselves is a pair of scissors and a lighter. Then there will be a free inner package inside. There is an insourcing. Okay, what about after we get the floating line? There is a floating line. Make it with a lighter. Like our first step. Let's put everything else aside for now. Let's take out this bottom and our before and after films. Front and rear films like this. Then let's sew the bottom together with the blockbuster first. Put the bottom on it. Put this front and rear film below. Cover it like this. What about the length of the curve? It's 4 times the length of the line here. Then we add the other end. That's the end. It's a X line. Equivalent to 5 times the line. Let's use this brown thread before we use it. Thin line to open it. Take measurements. Double and double. 3 times 4 times. Cut with scissors. After cutting, I will teach you one. Connect needle and thread. Put him on. Needle and thread go through the end. It is slightly longer than the needle after going through it. 2 to 3 厘米 long. Then remove the tip of the needle from the thread from this end. This end of the line goes through the middle. It better be in the middle. Don't be too biased. Keep it the same on both sides. Stuck in the middle, and pull this wire down. After pulling, go and pull this long thread. If you don't understand this, then you can rewind it. Then take a look again. How does it fit? Where the needle and thread? Let's take this out. At a table. At a table like this. Place round. From underneath it. Beneath this of the first hole of this large piece. Go through here. What about after put wearing bottom on it and go through it here? After wearing, let's leave about 2 to 3 厘米 of line. Don't go through. Hold it. Hold down after holding down. Go to the next hole. Go through the next hole for this. Find the next hole in a large section of it. Okay, like this. What about after sewing? Let's put this tail line. And the needle, the thread, goes round here. And we're done. Fasten this thread to it. Go round here. Go through the third hole after winding. Go through the next hole. Turn over. Tighten the line. In this way, our thread is already 70 pin thread. It's all fixed. In fact, what about this? What it looks like when the second hole is sewn with the third hole. It will form a coil, and you run the 70 pin tail line through here. That is, we just went round. Fix it up after it is fixed. Let's follow this form again. A hole in the bottom of the hole. It corresponds to a hole in the front piece. Wear it like this. You can wear 2 or 3 stitches. Go to pick up the line again. Take up the line like this. Then continue to wear. If you can't see it, you can turn it on. Look through the cracks. Then be sure to tighten the line when taking up the line. Humph. When going through the last hole. On the last small hole, let's not wear it back first. Let's go round this side here first. Come round here. Keep going through this hole. Like this. What about after sewing? Let's start sewing back. According to one hole, it corresponds. The hole starts to be sewn back, connected from hole to hole. You can also wear 2 stitches. Start taking up the thread after 10 stitches. Throw other things away. Place it a little further away. What about when you wear it here? Let's turn it over. Then place the starting needle. This fixed tail pin. Open this tail line and this piece for it. And then what? Go through here. Be sure to grab this tail line when going through it. Then go through the first hole. Let's tissue stitches this hole. Let's go through. What about after piercing to the tissue? Also circle from the outside. You come underneath it. Put it outside. Fix it with this bottom and front piece on these sides. What about after flexing? Let's put a few more stitches back. Avoid this opening. It will be firmer this way. Okay, then cut the thread short with scissors. Leave a little bit of thread. Don't cut it to the root. Leave a little thread like this. And I'm going to blur that dotted line with a lighter. Press. Take the thread from far to near. Then just press it. Then what about our side? What about the black surface? Is it the inside? It's the front, and then takes out a rear piece of it. Like this. Put the bottom on it. What about the production method? It's the same as the production side. I won't shoot a tutorial for you here. It's very simple here. Then use the remaining thread just now. Then continue to sew here. Let's take a look at the next step. But what about this bottom? The front and rear films have been sewn up. But what's next? Take out a small stone like this. What about such a black one? Is it the back side? What about the white one? Is the front and placed here? What about the length of the curve? Ah, there's 5 times as much thread here. Then my hand. There is still a section we can take advantage of, then sew it on by wiring. From this position in the back. The blockbuster is also in this location. It is paired, so through here. Then leave a line of about 2 centimeters. This leaves about 2 centimeters of line for it to then sew the next hole. It is the same as the production method just now. Start here. Then press this tail line for it, or clip it in the second hole and the third hole. Inside the formed coil, we're holding it down here. Don't let it move. And then we're going to sew a circle from here. Sew to our starting needle. It goes around here. What about after the starting needle has the hole? Let's just start sewing back. This is to teach you how to wire. So let's continue to sew down. Put it here. It's the last vacancy. This is our starting needle vacancy. And then it starts to slide back. What if everyone doesn't have enough lines? You can watch it again. You can wait a little longer. Okay, let's do the wiring here. My thread here is not long enough either. Continue wiring here. Let's cut the thread here and cut it. Leave a slightly longer line. And then you cut this thread. Take out our remaining thread. The whole line goes through it. After this needle is passed through, this thread is also longer than the needle, and the needle goes from this short end. It goes through the middle. After pulling it up, pull this short thread down. Pull it down like this. After pulling, go and pull this long thread. Okay, pull this short line again. Fix the thread and needle like this. After fixing it, we have already worn it to this position. Then we wire it from him. A hole, he counts back. This hole is 1, 2, 3. The third hole starts to go through often. This hole doesn't count. Then from its next hole here, 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes go through here, same direction. Pass through here. Leave the thread. The same is 2 to 3 厘米. Leave such a length. Such a length. Then continue to follow the next hole. Same direction. Put on the next one. Thank you, and then go on to the next one. Like this. Let's go back to this hole in this wiring. Then let's go in this direction. Start placing back. Follow this direction and put it all the way down. This is placed back this direction. Start sewing down, just go down. Connect it with all the holes in between. And then when we wear it down, it has already passed through the whole of our tissue stitches. In fact, after this hole is passed through, we're going to sew back. Put the line on the back. Okay. We will line all the lines. Connected line. And all our tail lines are cut off for it. Then cut it short. Leave a little thread. Then use a lighter. Blur every thread from far to near. After the blurring, press it with your thumb. There you go. So what happens is, we take it out and we flip it over. This is the front, it's the outside. Then take out our long shoulder straps like this. Shoulder straps like this. Strap. Then what about giving it this empty space facing this side? This is it, this is the inside. How about placing it like this? Place it like this, follow the whole position. And what about our needle and thread? Use this needle and thread, because of the remaining line before us. It's the longest line. And go through this hole. Pass through the corresponding one here. The same is it here, this hole. Then leave a 2 cm to 3 cm line behind. So first, sew this strip from here. Fix it up. What about the second hole? Then open it to find the second hole. Similarly, when passing through the third hole here, turn this tail line from this to this line. The thread to be sewn goes round here. After going round, hold your thumb down. What about after you go through the third hole? This look is actually sewn here with us. It's the same steps. Then in order. One hole and one hole are sewn like this. What about after sewing to this 70 hole? Start sewing back. After sewing, then go back to the starting needle hole. Then sew a few stitches back. To this needle to this position, on the back of it. Let's take up the line. Then use the same method. Put this and this position of the front piece. Both of these are sewn on it. That is, carry the other one. Sew it up like this. It is worth noting that it's our handheld strip. This right, this side of it. Make it face in. Then don't let it twist like this. If you screw it like this, you have to take it apart after you sew it on. We're going to get it right. In this direction. Straighten in this direction. Don't twist, don't twist. Then straighten it first. After sewing this, let's sew this other one. Sew this on. Gotta get it right. You can sew it after screwing it straight. After sewing these two hand shoulder straps together. Let's hit the start button again. See the next step. What about when this hand is sewn? Let's take out a thin button like this. Take out this thin button. Then there is also a suction port like this. Magnetic. With magnetic suction through the front of it. Go through it and turn it over. After turning it over, put our gasket on it. Use the bottom end of the lighter, or some hard objects. Push it in. Push in on both sides. What about after posting here? Turn this back over. What about this part of the tongue? One of these has a suction port with a column. Pass it through here. After going through, cover our bag. This lead buckle. From this hole is inserted into this a column. Then when you press, to press the edge of this back buckle. Press the edge down. You hear boom. This is installed. After installation, let's buckle it up. Buckle it up like this. And what's the next step? Let's take out our thick lines. Open the thick line. After the thick line is open, take out one of our side walls. What about our first step? It's on this side. There's a big bend here. This gap here. What about the gap here and here? It's a little bigger. So let's start here. The gap, let's find it. Did you find him first? You can open it for him first. Find him here first. This larger gap on this side. Under this one, this end goes through here. After going through, leave about 2 cm of thread for it to hold. And then what about going up? Pull that side over. White facing out, the black one inside facing in. Go round here. After bypassing, then penetrate into the first hole in the side circumference. Then what about the corresponding? Seal this hole, or the big one from this gap. Inside this gap, this hole goes through here. Double-click to tighten the line. Tighten it and then bypass it. Go through its next hole. When piercing a hole, pull this tail line out for it. And then go through here. Start picking up. What about taking line? Also has to turn round here. Transfer this line like this and turn this way. And it's going to beat and curl up here. Then go through the next hole. Then put this tail line, put it in the middle and push it in. Then go through the next hole. Then roll this up again. Roll up like this. Then go through the next hole. Then go through the next hole. In this form, let's wear it all the way down. It is worth noting that it's round one of our corners. This is the hole. That's the hole in its wiring. And this hole, it has a different stitch. It is this hole. Corresponds to its two holes. You must sew in this order. Watch the tutorial. Don't do this one by one. And then what about here? It has one that needs to be dealt with. It's one hole for two holes. When you get here, also one hole to two holes. Everyone sew together. Put away the lines. Okay, when we sew it here, it's this hole in the wiring here. And when there is this hole, when we sew another hole, you need one hole to two holes like this. This hole in the side of it. It has this hole and the next hole. Go through here. It corresponds to. This hole is passed through. And then we go back to this hole. The side circumference is still this hole. Don't go through the next hole. Go through this hole. And then go through the next hole. It is equivalent to this corner hole in the side circumference. After the two holes of the corresponding large piece are completed, let's go through the next hole. Next hole in the side wall, and that corresponds to the next hole. Wear it down in this order. Twist it this way when wearing it, because it is rolled. When I saw this foreign teacher's book, same thing, one hole. A hole in the side wall corresponding to its two holes. Okay, we're over here. Let's throw this back over to it. Are you here? It's hole. It's hole. This hole on the side. It's time to correspond to this hole soon. What about after wearing still the same? Still this hole. The hole just now. He crossed with him once. Penetrate this hole again. Go find his hole again. This hole at the corner. The next hole. This hole position corresponds to these two holes. These two holes in the side circumference. One hole in the side circumference corresponds to his and hole. Continue with the hole in the lower side. Corresponds to a hole in the front of the large piece. Then sew up according to the hole to the hole. The line must be tightened. What if there is a place that does not tighten? Spin each thread. Just tighten it. What about when we sew here? Ah, there are many threads in the hands. Isn't long enough. Because of this length, it's not so sure. Let's say we're here. Its line is not long enough. There are 3 or 4 holes left here, or holes like this. Let's connect it by wiring. What if we were long enough? Also, when wiring in these 4 holes, give the wiring directly through here. After going through, we're going to tighten the thread from this. What about after closing? From this inside this gap, it is formed in this wire coil. Go through here. It means to go through this hole. If you wear it inside, you won't wear it doesn't wear out. Then only wear it inside. Then from the coil formed by the coil in face through for wiring. Then we cut the thread for it. Then let's take out another one, a new one. Take out a new thread. Just now, we came in from this position. What about the corresponding hole? It's this hole that corresponds to this hole. So, we're going to go in through this hole just now. The corresponding hole is this hole. So we have to use this hole inside. This hole goes through here. See if you can still understand. Just after going through this hole, it should correspond to this hole. Go through this hole, then make circles of corresponding holes, and then because we're going to wire, so we went through here. Then only wear it inside. And what about in the coil formed here in the middle? The cable for it is plugged in. And what about this line? What about this other new thread? To get from it, the corresponding hole goes through here. Then hold this line down. Then go through the next hole. Put the next hole. Put this thread inside this coil. Then continue to wear it. Tail this line. The tail line of the new one. It's lodged in the resulting coil. That's it. Sew it here. There's the big interface. It's big here. There's a gap. Then the previous gaps are small. The gap here is a little bigger. Stop when you get here. And then what about after we wear it out of here? And then from this gap in the side. Go through again. Wear it inside. Wear it inside. What about after wearing it this long line? Cut it short. It's the new line. Cut it short. Don't let it show so long. Let it show a little shorter. Also, what about our thread? It's already at this line. It's already inside it. Let's take a look. It has already arrived here. What about when you get inside? We need to go through this hole. That's the next hole here. Go through this hole. After going through, what about let's not go round like this. Let's just cross from here to here. After wearing go through here. We want to pierce them one by one. After wearing a hole and tighten it, thread goes through here. Go through another hole. Let's go all the way to this hole. And then from his next hole. It's the one with the big gap. This is the big gap here. Then go through the big gap here. What about after connect with us? When we first picked up this side fence, it's the same. Then it's still this hole here. This hole is pierced here. go round here. Continue to wear it to the one with the large gap just now. This first hole is here. Go through here. Tighten the line. Then go through the next hole. Through the third hole. Continue to pass down according to the hole, and then round the corner. Everyone is the same. One hole corresponds to two holes. Take a look outside. It looks like this outside. When we got here. When it comes to this hole, it just came out of here. After wearing it from here, wear it again from this one. First hole in the ray entry side. Then go through this hole again. It is equivalent to piercing the hole just now. Continue to pass down according to the hole. What about well here? We're going to check it out. Okay, what about after we wear this hole? I need a shot soon. Yes, 2 stitches here. Because this is the wiring. Then these 2 holes are a needle. To this side of the 2 needles and this hole in the circumference. This hole corresponds to the 2 hole positions here. Wear it once. Forward tightening. Then continue to penetrate into this hole. Then go through this blockbuster. Its next hole. Okay, like this. Take a look at the side of it. On the side circumference, this is the hole position. Are threaded twice. Then it corresponds to these 2 holes. After wearing go through its next hole. Continue to pass through the opposite hole. Okay, what about when you wear it one for 2 shots? Let's say his next hole corresponds to his hole position. Then continue. Go through this hole just now. Corresponding to his next hole. Okay, continue to wear it down. The good line is not enough. We'll be wiring soon. Let's go through here. What about after don't wear it out? Now through this hole. And then wire it in from here. Maybe it's not good. Is it the same as before? From the gap just now. From the gap just now. So I'm going to turn on the lights. From the gap just now. Inside the formed coil. Let's take a look from this coil formed. Then go through it like this. Just wear 4 or 5 circles. Then tighten the line. That's what it looks like. Can you see it? This is what it looks like. What about after you wear the thread for it? After the cut, let's start another new thread. Take a new thick line. Use the same method just now. Just now, we were from the side. It comes out of this hole in the side. What about the corresponding hole that goes through? Let's go through this hole inside. After wearing it out, leave about 10 mm of thread. Line about 10 mm. Then let it fall. And grab this tail line. Then go through its next hole. And its corresponding hole. It's lateral. This hole in the blockbuster. Hold the thread tight. Connect this to the end of the line. Put it in this coil. Then go put on the next one. Take a line and turn it around. Or just run the line. It doesn't roll. Then put on the next one. Turn round again. Run a line from here. Continue to go through this hole. Okay, here we are. Let's take a look. Another place with a relatively large space. This is empty. Stop here. Wear it out here. Because here is the last circle, the last hole in the last side. What about after wearing it here? This hole in the side. Finally, this hole in the side circumference goes through here. After passing through, receive the thread inside. What about after receiving it? Let's put this hole here again. Directly from here. Go through this hole again. Wear it through and then wear the next one. Find the school bag. Let's follow the production method just now. Thread this hole on it. Okay, what about when you wear it here? We need to get from it. This is this hole. This is the last hole. Then we're going to go from this side to this inside. You have to go through this side. Make the final take up. Good to wear inside. What about after wearing it inside? After wearing this, we are the same. Put this wire into the coil it forms. And over here, it's going to form a coil. What about this needle? It's the harder one. Plug it in from here. Through two holes. Two coils. It can also work. Because there's no force on it, we can wear a small amount of this thread. Wear to less. Just wear it into these two coils. Then cut the thread. The end of the thread that leaves a section. So our bag is already sewn up. Then pack our inner package. Sell our inner package. Then we put our own stuff. Put it inside. Inside this one, cover its bag well. Then put the white bag. It may not be dirty. Can you all use some alcohol? Alcohol or wet wipes. Wipe this edge and corner on it. Then we have pendants. There is a spring buckle here for the pendant. You can press it here. You can press it here. Then put this end of the hand. Pass it through here. What about after give it a turn here and this way? As soon as you turn it, it will come. Okay, like this. At this turn it comes in. When you come in, you fasten the spring coil completely. How about our small bag has been made?